Who wants to be in today's video? Poppy? No? Hmm? Jericho? Jericho, you get it, because you didn't move. Well, hello there, real gamers. Retro Rob here, and welcome to Retro Rob Plays Everything. Hey, you know what? Sometimes I shop at Temu. And when I do, sometimes the thing I buy is a game console. Then I show it to you on this channel. And today is one of those times. I'm so excited because, you know, you can't go wrong when they just named it Game Console. Game Console! M9 Double Rocker HD 4K Arcade Controller Joystick Mini Arcade TV Game Console Retro Video Game Console for PS Gift. Whew. Or just call it Game Console, which is what the box does. But yeah, there it is. $65.86, down from $138.99, which I totally would have paid for it. Because I'm a sucker. All right, what do we got? We got specification parameter. Look at that. That looks cool. It's got a colorful glare new TV game. And there's a picture of what... Oh, there's more. More colorful glare. There's more than one colorful glare. Look at they dance. Anyway, there we go. There's the console itself. Do we have any... yeah, we got some specs. We got some... I love how the reviews on Temu have nothing to do with the item you're looking at. Look, there's an Oracle rate. Why? I guess if you're an Oracle DB admin, you're making the big bucks. Those guys. Anyway, don't be a SQL admin, man. That doesn't pay. But Oracle admins, they make a bunch. Anyway, here we go. High definition, 4K resolution for an immersive gaming experience. Do I believe that? Not really. I guess it could be, but I don't think so. Dual joystick design for precise and responsive controls. That I believe. Mini arcade side. You don't see do you see my pointer? Yeah, you do. Only when it gets big though. That's ridiculous. Anyway, compatible with PS and other game consoles for versatile use. I don't know what that means. I love these descriptions. I have no idea. Special features. Batteries required. That's a special feature. I'm all over the place. I got the attention span of a gnat. Perfect gift for gaming enthusiasts and collectors. Did I mention I'm on like my third cup of coffee? Third. In like an hour. All right, anyway. Game type, role play. Materials, plastic. It's a toy. It's a classic style, apparently. Age rate, it's a toy for adults. There we go. Container type is box. Yep. Not much else to say. Oh wait, look. Support a variety of classic simulators, and there's all the emulators it has. No network. You can play anywhere. That's right. I love it. That's a good advertisement. You say what you don't have. I don't have no network. That's great. All right. Enough of me babbling on. I know what you guys have been waiting for. You want me to start with the front of the box. Game console. Cool, colorful LED gradient lights make it more exciting to play at night. Reiterating, it is a game console. It's for gamers. Real gamers. Here's the back of the box, and it's pretty interesting. Omnidirectional game joystick. Transparent acrylic cartoon pattern. Anti-skid suction cup. Cool. I don't know why that struck me as funny. Cool, colorful LED gradient lights. Make it more exciting. It just said that on the front. All right. Or on the top. Sorry. USB interface. Charging interface. Connected to TV HDMI. Oh, it says HDM interface. Sorry. TF card game loading interface. And there is a power button. And take a look at this. It uses RetroArch. RetroArchopian. It's RetroArch. MAME. FC. What the heck was FC? Come on. We know this. I can't remember. Unless it's saying Famicom. All right, anyway. Game Boy. Advanced, Game Boy Color, Megadrive, Super Famicom, PS1, actually it probably is same Famicom, Atari 2600, and Atari 7800. Holy moly. It emulates everything. Let's open it up. So I asked in a poll, what do you want to see more of in my unboxing videos? And 3 out of 4 respondents said, Rob, come to find out. We want to see more Rob in the unboxing. Unfortunately, I was the only one who responded 4 times. Anyway, here we go. Box. There we go. Let's see what's in it. I'm going to take a look. It's exciting. Look at it. All right, so comes in this plastic thing. Look at it. There's a little plastic, couple little plastic balls. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm doing today's video on the cheap. Okay. We got these guys. They look a lot like some other consoles I've had. Huh? And then there is the main console itself, see, which is the second one. There we go. And let's take a look at the back. There's HDMI out. There's USB, micro USB. Haven't seen that in a while. And a TF card slot. And there is a TF card in there, which I assume has the games. This came in a 64 gig and 128 gig version. I did the cheaper one because I figured, you know, I mean, I can probably just pop my own 128 card in it and put more games on. We got a HDMI cable. It's very long and of halfway decent quality. Not cloth or anything, but you know, how many cloth cables have you guys gone through, by the way? I've gone through dozens. You always are like, oh, the cloth one's going to be of higher quality, which is a bunch of bunk. Anyway, yeah, the USB-C cable is super... USB-C. See how I want to say it. USB micro cable is super long. And look at these little guys. Those are, by the way, these will go on here. See? And then the ball will go on top. I'll show you that in a minute. Anyway, last thing that's in here is this little manual. Take a look. Ooh, full color. Hey, it's better than Atari could manage in the early 90s, right? All right, there we go. I'm gonna go assemble this guy, and then we'll hook him up and give him a try. One thing you may not have noticed is no AC adapters included, so you're gonna have to bring your own. Or you might be able to plug it into your TV if it has a USB port. And here we are with the main controller. This is the main part of the console, contains the console and of course these controls. Nice and clicky if you like that kind of thing. It feels a little bit on the soft side. It's not terrible though. I think I'm probably gonna like it because I like a little bit of slosh in my joystick. We got A, B, X, Y, L, and R, so kind of a PlayStation-esque layout. And these feel good. They're fine. Select, pause and play, and start. I guess this goes to the menu. We'll find out when we play with it. They're not rubberized like I prefer, but they're not bad. They've got a nice spring to them. Man, they're kind of fun to press. All right, anyway, let's get trying this out and see how this controller holds up in actual gameplay. And here we are at the main menu. You've got the full list of all games sitting here. There is 1,364 pages of games. So we're not going to go through all of them. However, I am going to note that right here we have the different types of games there are. So we got MAME, which is arcade. We got Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, Megadrive, Super Famicom, PlayStation 1, Famicom, and Atari. So we'll just break into every section. And here's something to note. It takes for freaking ever for these to load. We can have a nice conversation. I mean, seriously. How you doing today? Doing good? Let me know. How you doing today? Put it in the comments. There we go. Okay. So there you go. Let's just page over a little bit. Got a lot of fighting games, but keep going. It's insane how many fighting games. But don't worry, it's not all they have. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Pang, that's not right. Anyway, got some misnamings here and there, which to be expected. Look at there's some Toplin. Gotta like that. And we got some Neo Geo in here. A little bit of everything. Scrambled egg. That looks interesting. Scrambled. Doesn't look like anything. But as you can see, there's 167 pages of just MAME games. And we'll play some of them. Worry not. Here's Game Boy. This will be a little bit shorter, as I recall. That's how I'm going to get like a copyright strike. That would crack me up. Well, I wouldn't be thrilled about it, but, you know. It does. It takes a really long time. Not fast. But as you can see, there is a significant amount of games here. So, and a little bit of everything. That said, there was, an insane amount of Game Boy games. So now you can play them on the big screen, which could fill anybody with joy. Well, most of them. Some of them, not so much. Travel World, I've never heard of that one. Huh. And then you got, yeah, duplicates here. They do the whole, we're going to name the ROMs, or number the ROMs thing, which, you know, kind of drives me nuts. But it looks... Are we mostly in alphabetical order here? I think we're oh my goodness. It might be numbering it itself. And this might actually be in alphabetical order. That's actually really good. Alright, so anyway. I noticed that it stops having pictures after a while, though. Look at that. So, looks good. Page 1's done. No more pictures. We're done. Yeah. I do like having a bunch of games. I like Game Boy Advance games in general. I think they do blow up well, too. Meaning, you know, when you put them on a big screen, they still look fairly decent. You know, blocky, but that's to be expected. But I still think the games can be kind of attractive. All right, see? Yeah, here we go. We're not in alphabetical order. See that? That's very sad. So these are numbered themselves. Ooh, Gold Rush. That looks promising. Wario Treasure Hunt. All right. Cool stuff, though. I mean, there's a lot here. Game Boy Color. Which, again, you know, the RPGs kind of make it worth it alone. You can play a bunch of them. So, you know, all in one place. I can't imagine what they would have put on the 128 gig version of this. There's plenty, though. Plenty of games. Wings of War. Yeah. Can just keep going and going and going. How many pages? 35 pages of this. Super Famicom, the only thing I look for is Zombies Ate My Neighbors here? Because if it's not, why even bother? Why even bother? Why? Yep, takes a while. Gotta say, this is probably among the slowest of these devices. That said, it does have a lot of games on it, so that's a bonus. Anytime. Ooh, Super Goals and Ghosts. That's good stuff. I don't... There's Zelda. Well, we will do a search because this does have a search function and see if it's there right at the end. Right at the end. PlayStation 1 games. It's the only section I would probably add something to. And we'll definitely see how it runs this. I'm looking at the games available and I'm wondering, you know, no. We're starting to get somewhere. There's 7 pages of games here. There's some good stuff. Look, you can play Ridge Racer with this joystick. Oh, Grand Theft Auto. Top down, right? Heck yeah. That'll be good. Like that. Is this Pepsi Man? They put Pepsi Man in here. As it should be. So, yeah, there's it's missing some games that I'd really like it to be running. So we'll see how that goes. I believe Jumping Flash should be on every one of these systems because it's excellent. Here we have Famicom. There's a lot of games for the Famicom. Most of them hacks, I'm guessing. I'm going to guess there's a lot of hacks on this. It's a lot of dead air. I'm not even... Should I cut this out? What should I do? No, I think you should know that it takes this long to load. This is something you should know. I'm wondering... one experiment I might do is I might take what's on this card and copy it to another card and see if maybe a faster card will help. Or whether it's physically the reader itself that is the problem. Goodness. I would definitely go through and cull some of the duplicates. I noticed, I noted this earlier, but I know some people kind of skip around. But just so you know, you do have an SD card on here, or sorry, a TF card on here, so that you can add your own games or clean them up as necessary. And I'm just, you know, kind of desperate to speak here because it's taking so long to load. Taking a long time. Class 3. I wonder if there's something defective about my card. Oh, nope. We got it. Whew. Mario's missing. Super Mario 14. Macross. Look at all this. Band Smart. Balloon Battle. Plants vs. Zombies. Yeah, so there's definitely some hacks in here. Got Rainbow Islands. That's nice stuff. Hopefully, Pig Younger Brother. Puyan. Is that the translation? Big younger brother. I've never heard it called that. Yeah, there's 300. There's 562. So, pages. Not games. Pages. That's insane. So that's a lot to go through. You'll definitely find something that you like in that collection. All right, Atari, let's see what we got here. 2600? 52? Yeah, it's 2600. Is it just 2600? Looks like it. No. 7800 maybe? Yeah, it's not Atari 2600 either. If we got a mix here. Yeah, it looks like Outlaw. I'd put more Atari games on here, I'll tell you that. Looks like it's a mix though. Because that's clearly not. Huh, what a weird... Yeah, let's just... Sorry, I'm just kind of curious. Links, I'm guessing. Well, anybody know this version? I'm thinking it's Atari Lynx. Oh no! I'm terrible. Boy, the sound effects are almost Atari though. Atari 2600. It looks almost too good though. It does sound like the 2600. Die. They got away. Alright, so if I want to exit, I could hit that play and pause button. You can save a state here. Oops, did I just load it? Oh. Jump! Sorry, you can save a state here. It's not A. What is it doing? Okay, what happens if I load? Well, I gotta... Here, let's do this. Let's test that. Load state. What if I hit A? Oh yeah, it's just doing it really fast. I'll be darned. Nice. Alright, let's try some games out. Time for some Dungeons and Dragons. This is on MAME. Dungeons and Dragons. Again, nice thing about this is you can save whenever you want. So, some features missing though. If you notice, I cannot change the aspect ratio of this, so I'm gonna have to do that from the television if I want to do that. So there's something to note. Oh, I can't. Now you can be dying. Give me my treasures. I haven't played this game in a long time. When my son was younger, we used to project this game on the wall and just use MAME to play it. And we had, I think, 4 controllers. Was it 4-player? I'm trying to remember. I used to do this with The Simpsons too, so I might be confusing them, but yeah, we'd use both. Pretty fun. My name's AAA. Alright, we shall fight the battle of the village of Tristan, or Triton, or whatever the heck it is. Oh, I suck. Come on. Beat down. Where? That's not good. Look at all this treasure they just leave laying around. Come on. What the? What's with these guys? So the controller's working really well. That's to be expected. This kind of joystick's kind of hard to do wrong, especially if you've been playing since the 80s and you've seen so many joysticks done wrong. Uh-oh. Go faster, you dogs! Up. Oh, I'm gonna die here. Ugh. Oh, there we go. I'm dead. Alright, let's play on. Do you want to be a real gamer? Do you want to see every episode of Retro Rob Plays Everything just as it comes out? How much would you pay to have that ability? $100? $1,000? $1 million frickin' dollars? Well, guess what? If you hit subscribe right now and ring that bell, you can get every episode of Retro Rob Plays Everything as they come out for free. And you'll be a real gamer. Whatever that means. Here we have Shantae from the Game Boy section. So I'm guessing there's a little Game Boy color in this as well. There's, of course, versions of this game for, like, every stinking platform on Earth. I think I have it on the 3DS and the Switch. Pretty sure on the Switch. Alright, here she goes. This is by far the strongest dock on Earth because it survives cannonball hits. Come on. Really? Playing like crap. Does he wait for me to move? Yeah, I guess he does. Jump. Jump. She does have an attack as well. Not that I'm getting to use it on this level, but... Ooh. Yay! Oh no. Just watch those pirates pop out. No worries. She just went off to get some booty. Alright, I just want to whack a couple people. That's all I want. So. Once I thwack some people, we'll go on. There we go. Pretty nice. Oh! So you can crawl. Nice. I hate that. I fall for that every time. Come here. Seriously? Give me a heart. No? Alright, I got it right that time. Alright, that is it. We should go on. Let's do that. Gunstar Superheroes on the Game Boy Advance. Let's do this. Are red? We're doing it on easy, because I'm terrible. So, you notice how the sound's breaking up a little? Sounds a little rough. Oof. Oh. It's playing alright, but it sounds absolutely horrid. Yeah, let's try another Game Boy Advance game and see how that goes. Alright, so I'm going to tell you right now that the Game Boy Advance emulation's really... It's not amazing. I've gone through a few games now, and some stuff runs okay, but a lot of the higher end games are just like this. This is not This isn't too bad, but again, the sound is a little bit glitchy on some games. This one, even when it's under load, this is Spyro, by the way, if I didn't mention it earlier. It just seems to be dragon butt. Haha, get it dry. What am I doing? Give me the hint again. Jump and press plus. Where's the ledge? And he'll grab it and pull himself. Yeah. Dragon relics contain the wisdom of ancient dragons and will allow Spyro to unlock new abilities. Grab this one so you can get... Wait. Alright, here we go. And there we go. So this one is definitely running smoother than the last game. Alright, so what we're gonna do here is do this. Yeah, I get it. Oh, almost. Apparently I didn't get it. I guess I shouldn't have talked smack. Oh, the trick is to hold the button after the first jump. Alright. I was hoping to double jump. There. Perfect. Hold down and press A on the platform to drop through them. There might be something harmful. Hold up or down. Oh yeah, see there's trouble down there. So anyway, yeah, I mean, this is okay. This is definitely playable. But again, in the few games I've tried, it's about 50% playable. It's a lot of talking for some Spyro, isn't it? There we go. Very nice. Oh, it's still alive. You dead? Air launch attack. Press up and B. Alright, let's go on. Time for some micro machines. On the Game Boy Color. Let's race like we don't know what we're doing. By we, I mean me and the voices in my head. And, yeah. No idea what I'm doing. I played this on the Amiga quite a bit. Oh, it looks a lot different. Alright. Oh, it controls nice, actually. That's... I don't know that the joystick is appropriate. We'll get him. Oh no. Yeah, I can barely stay on the track. Yeah, that's not good. I think I could probably get used to it. And I think part of it is that I'm just plain sucky. And I think I should probably be slowing down around the corners instead of just flooring it. I recall that. But anyway, you know, it's Game Boy Color. What do you expect? Alright, here we go with some cool Spot on the Sega Genesis or Mega Drive, depending on where you're at. This is one of the first games I think I got it on the PlayStation 1 or on the Super Nintendo. I can't remember, but it's one of the first games I picked up for one of those, and I was, I gotta say, somewhat disappointed with it. And the reason isn't the graphics. I think it looks good enough, and I think the movements looks nice. It's got, you know, good animation. But everything at the beginning here is like, it's kind of like off your line of fire, so it's very hard. Ooh. Oh, I messed it up. Anyway, it's very hard to hit things when you're heading down like this. See, you gotta kind of point like that. By point, I mean, you know, like aim your controller off to the side, but it's not easy to do. So you're constantly getting hit when you really feel like it shouldn't be. It's annoying. I mean, just an annoying game. Why am I doing it? Because, you know, I shouldn't just do games that I like. But you see how I just couldn't hit them? It's just so annoying. I'm sure if I gave it time, I would be able to get better at it, but I just feel like the game's designed to rip you off. Alright, let's go on. I'm angry with it. Just a quick note in Mega Drive world here, and this is across the board. Look at how much stuff is misnamed in the menu. So I'm a little worried that even if they have a game and you do a search, you might not be able to find it. Interstellar Management is Star Control. I don't. Are they translating it to Japanese and then translating it back? Is that what's going on? Ah, terrible. Military helicopter. Okay. But yeah, oh, I like Crystal Pony. That looks like a winner. Yeah. But at least there's a lot of interesting games. It's just, yeah. Chaos Engine. It's not Chaotic Locomotive. So anyway, just a note. They may be heavily misnamed here. All right, so here we have Axlelay. And for the most part, I shouldn't say for the most part. Yeah, the Super Nintendo games are a little bit better named. So,
arms installation is complete.
You got that going, but that doesn't mean they're perfect. So, there's definitely some misnamings in there. But anyway, Axlelay, which is, I cannot move that yet. What the heck? Which is an excellent game if you are in the mood to play decently. What the heck? Music's great. Rob's gameplay sucks. Yeah, this definitely benefits from the joystick. Crappy gameplay is definitely due to me. And it's no fault of the controls. I really enjoy playing this with this joystick. It's nice. Back here. Where are ya? There he is. Come on. Just die, will ya? There we go. He's dead. As is my skill. Let's go on. Alright, so I just popped in the TF card, and as you can see, it's a pretty standard thing. Different directories for each game system that it supports. So you can see A26 format right there. Atari 7800 right there. And then if you make a PNG with the same name, boom, you've got a menu item. There's a bunch of pre-built image libraries, so feel free to go nuts, and then feel free to go nuts yourself and find your own. But anyway, there we go. You can just drop your new ROMs in here and they'll show up in the list. Pretty cool. Takes forever for this to load. Look at that. Pretty darn slow. So if you wanted to, you could curate this list, make it run faster, and have games that are more relevant to you. And here we are with some Crash Bandicoot on the PlayStation. I think this is going to work out. I'm a little worried considering the Super Nintendo emulation.
Free at last.
Was pretty rough. Yeah, let's skip through this.
Uka Uka is free. No, it cannot be. Evil, great evil has come.
Looks like yeah, this is yeah, a little rough here.
Crash, crash, crash. Why must you
this
always
is okay.
muck in my mud? Oh, look, I have a mask helping me, too. We will find out which one is more powerful soon enough.
So the question is this going to be even playable at this point? Well, it honestly isn't. Oh yeah, in a pinch, maybe. This is. It's not bad, but it's definitely not great. You can see it's just chugging along here. I suppose this calls for us testing another game. Yeah, I mean, it's low-end playable, but it's not. It's definitely not a perfect emulation experience by far, but I'm really struggling with it because it's you just want it to be that little bit better, you know? You just want it to be that little bit better. It's not horrible, but not great. Rainbow Islands on the Famicom. Big deal. Okay. There we go. Oh, it's all sunshine and rainbows. Hey. That's not right. Alright. What fun! Woo! That's a joy. Oh yeah, let's do the Loderunner test. Okay, so here is the problem with Loderunner on some Famiclones. The A and B buttons are reversed, and what happens is it makes the game very difficult to play because when you try to dig right with the B button, it digs left, and vice versa. So real quick, we'll just do this very standard test that I tend to do every time. And I gotta do it this way, this way, this way. This is kind of a pain. Hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up! There we go. That part, man, cost me more pain. But anyway, so left is left and right is right, making this absolutely fine, and it makes me happy. Oh, Rob. What the heck? There we go. Go get this guy. I gotta say, this is much harder than I remember the first level for this being. Anywho, you know what? It passes the test. So, be happy about that, I guess. I really debated with possibly playing Porky's. I mean, of all the games, they've got like maybe 2 pages of games there. On one of them is Porky's. Funny story, I actually owned that game. Well, I own it now, but when I was a kid, I had it. I don't think my parents had any idea. I mean, who would think? You know? But we got a clearance from Gameboy. It's such an odd choice of games for them. But you know. Anyway. A little classic Activision here, and then I think we'll wrap things up and come up with a verdict. Man, that's not good. Hold on. Oh, I missed him. You're dead. There we go. Let's wrap things up. And that wraps it up for the, I guess, well-named game console, because that's what it is. Just pretend I got both of these being held up. Anyway, what I don't like about it, not all the games work real well. PS1 and Game Boy Advance were both questionable. I mean, games did run, and some of them ran well, but they were very hit or miss. So, you know, just keep that in mind. There was a lot of hack games in here, games that weren't actually released games, you know. So I kind of prefer them to stay to the licensed stuff. Anyway, there's a lot of misnamed ROMs in here, which is a problem. You can correct most of those problems by curating a list for this. So you can put your own ROMs in here, make sure they're properly named, and curate it so that all the games run really well. And that's going to be absolutely fine for this. It's going to be great. Another thing I didn't like is really long menu load times. So again, I would cut back the number of ROMs and go for quality over quantity. But there are a lot of games in here. So let's get on to the things that I like. I like the construction quality. It feels nice in the hands. It looks absolutely great. I mean, there are lots of games. So if you were never to add games to this, you can have fun with it for like ever. I also like the fact that you can play with a friend. That's a big deal. I mean, got a friend over. Hey, you both can play. You both get your own controller. It's fun, It's got a search function. I like that. The other thing I really liked was that the user interface was very consistent. For every emulator, you could save the game. For every emulator, the position of everything in the menu was the same when you paused, and that can't be said of a lot of devices. Most of them, you go into a different emulator and boom, it's something different. But here, it's all the same. So all in all, given the price range, which is literally this is way under $100. This is more like in the 75 to 60 range. I'm going to easily give it a thumbs up. Just understand that you're probably going to do a little bit of work to it before you really like it. Anyway, I want to thank you very much for watching this. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in a couple days. Also, if you want to see anything on this, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll do a short for it. Bye.